Hello, this is next day me. If you guys remember, I yesterday. But this is all gonna be one video. So here we go. If only you focused on getting to bed earlier. Fine. It's a deal.
I guess we are better.
Okay, so. Oh, shit. There we go. Better. Anyways, we're going off of where I left off last time, which was somewhere. I guess we are better off taking care of each other than we are at ourselves. Yeah, I guess so, huh? So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. You're doing it again, Celia.
But I was joking this time.
Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone. Monica suddenly calls out, "Why don't we share the poem we wrote now?"
Yay! Come on, I can't wait to read yours.
Yeah, same. I fail to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori trots away to retrieve her poem. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah, my relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so interesting. I merely aimed it towards Natsuki, so I didn't really find much inspiration since I'd never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find something to share with? Someone to share with.
I can't wait.
Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. With their hand, Monica wrote hers in a compassionate notebook. I've never seen Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reactively comply, as well as reaching into their bags. I did the same myself. Usually show my poem first too. Monica. I should start with Monica. Yesterday she seemed so eager to read my poem, and I want her to know I'm putting in effort. Hi, Bonbon. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good, glad to hear. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off going with the flow than more settled in. Anyway, I want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Bonbon. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know. But it's that sort of barrier we all have to learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I had Monica my poem. I like this one. Makes me think of something Sayori would like. That's so. You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I'd be surprised if you had those sorts of things in common. Well, we may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really, really different. Well, that may be the case, but maybe there's also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. But the way she talks about you sounds like you two really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in a different way, it ends up being more similar than you think. So, do you think that's kind of the vibe when I'm reading your poem? You sure you're not reading into it too much? I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sayori's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions and like happiness and sadness. Who knows that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too. Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little either. I'm sure I'll end up trying to fit a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little based toward their own kinds of style, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. But don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyways, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sure sound pretty confident for someone who claims they're not very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. Doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know. I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole and wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction of sparkle products. A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I never know. I wasn't home. I peer outside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel blind like a film left out in the sun. It's too late. My actions already started with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a hole. It wasn't too bright. It wasn't too deep. Stretching out forever in emptiness. Infinite choices. Realizing now that I was looking. Now, I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he on the other side was looking in. So what do you think? Very freedom, I guess that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is a lot of poems. I've been putting emphasis on timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it could be really powerful. What was the impression behind this one? Well, I'm not sure how to put it. I guess I have some kind of empathy recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. Empathy? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming out strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tips today. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or story, your brain gets to focus on a specific point. If you try too hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about this is, if you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you just get a dark puddle of ink. Smooth your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Natsuki.
Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you.
That's a little blunt.
Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't involve any emotions.
So basically, it's not cute enough for your taste.
You want to get smacked?
I'll pass.
Well, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it.
Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try. That's about it.
Yeah.
I told you weren't gonna like it. I like it.
What?
Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it?
Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all
sophisticated, I don't know, stuff. And so people don't take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Writing style wouldn't make a message any less valid.
Yes, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but only when it hits you hard.
Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you do great things can really be disheartening. So I decided to write it about, yeah, I understand. But the other nice things about writing simple is that it puts more weight on the word out, on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, and then I made it fall flat on purpose. But just a second, everybody. Alright, everybody. Alright. Things are all good. Just something happened and let's just say it's fine. So
It helps bring out the feeling in the last line.
so you did. I guess more went into it than I realized.
That's what I mean. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something.
There we go. Thanks, Beth, from the youngest. You think Beth from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I didn't really care how old enough everyone is, but Natsuki's feeling proud. They won't take that away from her. Natsu, said Yori.
Oh my goodness. This is so good, Bom Bom.
Huh?
I love it.
I had no idea you were such a good writer. Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. Honestly, I have no idea what I'm doing.
Well, maybe that's why.
Because I have no idea.
But I like either.
I'm gonna have to be just right back to Nakamichi for a second.
Aha, aha.
Ha 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 ha. I moved my headphones, which honestly sounds crap, so just give me a moment while I do this. Alright, I am back. Ooh. This should be a lot better now, just saying. There we go. Ooh. Okay. Okay, it should be good. Now let's continue. Jeez. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it?
Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you a lot better than other people. When I read your poem, it's not like just a poem. It's a bonbon poem.
We literally had to make a whole How many pages? 15. Let's see. One of the poems. So this one is I believe this is my free verse. So literally one of my poems that I had to make for school. But here's what it says. And you think I'm good at poems. Here's what one of my things are. Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria. Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria is a magical place where kids' dreams come true. Literally still up. But at night, that's not true. You're in your office with a guy on your phone. You look at the cameras, you see them there. One can run, one can sing, one has a cupcake, and one has a guitar. 2 doors with light. You look back at the cameras. They're staring at you. You're scared. Alone, but not really. You made it to 6 p.m. Your shift is complete. Yeah, and then Michael Ashton. That I am for sure not reading. I'm not reading any more of this. That's all you get. That's all you get. This is fine. Anyways, that makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it. Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Sayori.
I'm really happy
Just that you wrote one.
Reminds me of how you're really part of the club now.
Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise.
See? It's like you said before, Bonbon. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know. Trying new things. Trying things like this for other people. That's something really only really good people do.
Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if I'm seeing Sayori's full picture, motivation of picture of my motivation picture. sorry, just handed it. Then again, I can't deny she's part of the reason I joined, knowing how much this means to her at all.
Yeah, and I'm going to make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you.
Alright, I'm going to hold on to that then.
Yay! Now, you read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this.
We'll see about that. Dear Sunshine, the way you glow through my blind in the morning makes me feel like you miss me. Kissing my forehead helped me get out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. I asking you to come out and play. Are you trusting me to wish away from a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Theory. This is just a guess, but did you wait until morning to write this?
No. Just a little bit.
You can answer just a little bit to a yes or no question.
I forgot to do it last night.
Well, at least it makes you feel a little better about myself.
Don't be mean. I still tried my best.
Yeah. Didn't mean to say it like it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? Sounded just like you.
Really?
Yeah. Especially that last line.
I made eggs and toast.
Even though you were late to school?
It's bad to skip breakfast. I'll get all cranky.
Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyways, thanks for showing me.
This was so much fun. Monica's the best.
Yeah.
Next time I won't forget. I'm going to write the best poem ever.
Well, I guess I look forward to it. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, or more than enough time for her to finish reading. Sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine. Don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? Just making sure. I guess that might be after reading it. So it's that bad. No, did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I can help but notice that it's been several minutes and we haven't really gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri around to get used to new people. It's fine. I didn't really notice. What were you saying? Right. Just that there's specific writing habits that are usually typical for new writers. I haven't through that myself. I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think most of them are noticeable, as I recognize in new writers, in that they try to make their style more deliberate. In other words, they try to pick writing style that separates from the topic matter, and from it they take from the topic matter and they take from it the two together. In the end result, both the style that is expressionless, expressive, or weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as her denominator totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert. Of course, it's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different kinds of skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting to work together and probably is the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes up with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a bit basted, though. Basted how? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiled determinedly as if it's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, this isn't supposed to be a literature club? Ghost under the light, the tender nails of my hair illuminate the breath of the amber glow. Bathing, it must be this one, the last remaining street light to have withstood the test of time. Last year has been replaced by the skinny blue-green sleep of the furniture. I bathe. Okay. Tell me, breathing the air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers, I flicker back. I'm sorry, I must have terrible writing. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. What took you so long to read? Well, I just don't read scripts very often. I just think your handwriting is pretty. That's a relief. I also liked your poem. Even though it was short, it was very descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like. To be honest, since our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghost theory? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Bonbon. Really? I must have totally missed a point. Well, I suppose you did glance over it after all. But remember shoot. They usually do more than tell simple stories or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let her go in the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I never thought about it like that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. It just remembers that it won't be long before I pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated, as everyone judging me for my writing abilities. If it being that there's no way my poems can stand up to it. It's the literature club after all, I sighed. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica were happily chatting. My eyes landed on Yuri and Natsuki. They jitterily exchanged a pair, sharing their respective poems. As I read in tandem, I watch them, each expression change. Natsuki's eyes barrow in frustration, while Yuri smiles sadly.
What's with this language?
Just say something.
It's nothing.
Yuri dismissively returns to the poem on the desk with one hand.
I could do say it stands. There's this cute. Did she completely miss this symbolism or something? It's clear about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute?
I know that.
I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you have a hard time coming up with something nice to say? Thanks, but I don't really but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. While looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. People did, by the way. Sari liked it, and Bonbon did too. Based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I spent a lot of time especially my writing style. I don't expect to change it anytime soon, unless of course I come across something I particularly inspired, which I haven't yet. And Bonbon liked my poem too, you know. He even told me that he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what you're stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Bonbon appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh? How do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you saying that you're foolish? No, I was full of myself. I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Is everything okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one. I think it was Bonbon's signature. Natsuki, that's a little. This doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting you, guy. Suddenly, both girls turned towards me as if they noticed I was saying, Bonbon. He's trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that the simple writing is more effective than it wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of making your problems all complicated for no reason? The minute you jump out of the reader, not to force someone to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Mom. Wait, there's a reason why we have so many different words in our language. It's my way to overcome visually complex feelings and meaning them most for avoiding them is not unnecessarily limiting yourself. It's also a waste. Understand that, right, Bonbon? Well, really good dragon just first, but it's not like I have any clever. I'll agree with them. That's good. I think there's no time. So instead I turned to and I can't bring myself to say anything. Sorry. Yeah? Everyone's fighting is making Sari uncomfortable. How could the two of you keep fighting when you know that your friend feels like this? Bonbon. Well, that's her problem. It isn't about her. I agree. This is unfair to interject their own feelings into our conflict. Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she is being. I would never. Your immaturity made her upset. Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why nobody likes. Stop! Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because they're different. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they use so many feelings which always feel good. Those poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented. Why are we fighting? Because, well, also, Natsuki's cute, and there's nothing wrong with that. And you're... I just think my name was... Sayori. I'll make some. You're so. Natsuki sticks down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. This is why Sayori is vice president. I look at Monica. She nods in return. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader, but I can bark the next thing. I'm not very good with people. I can't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing. Nah, it's not like I complain. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess it just means Sayori is amazing. Wrong way, isn't she? You can say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes that's weirdly
suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. See, take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt. It makes two of us. You can count on me. I can smile sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Such a genuine person really knows. Such a genuine person really knows how to make a good present regardless of what she says. Only I could get the chance to talk to her a little more. Okay, everyone, about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing your poems? It was a lot of fun. I'll just say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Bonbon, how about you? Yeah, I'd like to say the same. It was the neatest thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do something tomorrow, and maybe you'll learn something from your friends too, so your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, did I learn something more about the kinds of poems everyone likes? With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those who I want to impress. I thought to myself with newfound determination. Bonbon, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It's truly been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, but what happened earlier? What do you mean? You know, between you and Natsuki, does the kind of thing happen other? No. That really is the first time I've ever seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they make good friends with you. No, Bonbon, it's nice to get to spend time with people. Spend time with you in the club, but I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's... Every day is going to be so much fun. With Sayori, she still hasn't caught on to the situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop here? Well, we'll just have to see what happens in the what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I say that to myself when I say to her, but it's easily just saying monologue or something. Okay, yeah, let's do this. Okay. Focus towards Sayori. Out of the day passed and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable over here for the past couple of days. And entering the classroom, she gives you a scene greets me.
Hi, Bonbon.
So, yo, Sayori. Looks like you're going to good mood today. I'm just still not used to being in a club, that's all. Hold up just a second. What I mean, but okay. So not used to being in this club, that's all. I see. That's pretty simple to get used to, but I guess it's always a simple thing to do anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kind of hungry. Will you come to me and buy me breakfast?
stubborn. That's not like you at all. I have my reasons.
Why don't you look in your purse, Sayori? Wait, that all this is. No reason really. I just wanted you to look at it. Sayori never sees her chase the coin purse. She fumbles with the watch to get it open. She turns upside down once, and the contents fell into the home with only 2 small coins fell. I knew it. I could see right through you, Sayori.
That's not fair.
How do you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a sack before coming to the classroom. So either you're not hungry, or you wanted an excuse to take a walk. Or you plan on convincing me to forget you spent all your money that I would lend you something. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry, and so that leaves you with one option.
I give up. Don't make me feel guilty.
If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. You're certainly giggles. I didn't know that she was listening, and her face is always, and her focus always. I wasn't listening right. Hold on, I gotta Google something real quickly. Okay, this was thinking, I think. I was just thinking my book.
Here, Herbie. Tell Bonbon to let me borrow some money.
Don't get me involved. Besides, you should only buy whatever can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling that mysterious little stunt like that, just suffering is fair enough. And did I just? I didn't mean to do. I got a little upset in that book.
Yeah, I really like when you speak your mind, dear. It doesn't happen much, but it's fun side of you.
There's no way you could think that.
You're right, though. I did something bad, and I now have to accept the resolution.
That's still coming from you, something. There's a little more devil instead of all of us. Okay, so. There. So saving it there, and you'll probably see future me. Probably still same day me, but future. If you know what I mean. Alright.